Today on Slipping Time, more stripping the body, and we're going to take out the fuel tanks. Hello, and thanks for slipping some time with me today. In this episode, we're going to continue on stripping this body off of all the pieces it needs so we can get it prepped and painted eventually. In the last episode, you see me spend a lot of time in the front here. I got a few things here of some stuff that's pop riveted in and clipped in and stuff that we're going to take out. I got the same on top of the roof. When I get to the back, I got another major thing to do, and that's take the fuel tanks out. Can't wait to do that. See what they look like. I already know they need replaced or refurbished, and there are companies that do that. I won't be doing the refurbishing either, but I'm going to see which is the pros and cons and cost of each and how bad they are once I get them out. Before I do that, I got to take some paneling out. I got to take the wiring out as well before that, and we'll show you how that's done on a Lotus Esprit. Okay, this one I got to be very careful with. We don't want to damage this. Let's see how it goes. Got a good bit, comes off pretty easy. Let's see if it comes off easy this way without bending it too much. Get it past those pop rivets. There. And there it is. Done. Ready to shine up and put on when it's after it's painted. Might be able to save this one, guys, and reuse it as the original. That's pretty cool. Wasn't expecting that to come off, but oh, I see it's got a scratch in it though. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Actually, I think we'll be able to reuse this one. Awesome. Holy crap, this one's gonna peel right off, guys. That's pretty nice. Not expecting that. Just want to make sure I don't stretch it. Wow, look at that. Very, 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 very nice to do that. There it is. Done.
All right, one tank. Whew. That took a little bit of time and effort. There it is. That's where it was. Still try to get this one out yet. Let's see if we can get number 2 out. It's out! Finally. Here's the right side where the tank was. It needs definitely cleaning up. And definitely so does this left side. You can see water sits in here. This thing is just oh, what's that? I have a lighter. Does it work? I don't know if I should light this around gas, but let's see. Oh, no, it won't even turn. Oh, maybe. Oh. Nope, not gonna light. Anyway, as I was saying, this thing is drenched. Thank God it's fiberglass, otherwise that would be all rusted out. But that is soggy as can be because water obviously gets in there.
Well, that was certainly interesting getting these fuel tanks out. I didn't show you a lot of the footage actually that I did, just didn't want to bore you really with it, but it did take a bit of time in thinking of how to get these out there, the best way to do it. And I'm also thinking of when I want to put them back in, not to damage anything, because I want everything to be repainted. I want those either to be new or reconditioned, and I don't want to scratch anything. I know people have put these in with the engine in. Hats off to them, definitely, that have done that. That to me is crazy. I don't know how you wouldn't scratch or damage anything, and probably swear a lot, I'm sure of it. I would be quicker doing it again, because that's with anything that you probably figure out once you do it once, doing it again, and that's pretty much doing the whole car. But I still wouldn't want to do it with the engine in. I'm not going to do that because it's a restoration. You take everything out and then you put it back in as it was probably done in the factory. Now, speaking of factory, leads into a bit of design. Taking these tanks out proves again how efficient and how much they thought about this design. It's really simple when you look at this car, how it's made, how it's put together. But once you get into the stuff like the fuel tanks and what they've done, they took a lot of thought on to make this really, with low center of gravity, being efficient in every way as far as the space utilization, and making it the most it can be with what tools and what technology they had at the time. And I'm just amazed and interested more and more as I take this car apart of what's went into it compared to other designs that I've ended up taking apart. Definitely Lotus knew what they were doing. They had something good going on, and it shows on the legacy they've left, and they continue on. Another thing I've learned throughout this is they've got a lot of pop rivets in this car that I've had to drill out. I definitely have to buy a lot of them when I put everything back together. It makes sense why there's so many pop rivets in this because of the fiberglass body. They also probably wanted to keep it light, so that's where they've used a lot of the pop rivets, honestly, is in this fiberglass body when they're mounting things. It'll be nice for assembly, quick assembly to be honest, and the pop rivets will be aluminum so they won't rust either, so that's kind of cool. Well, I think that's going to conclude this episode. I've certainly got a lot of big mess here to clean up after doing all this work, so I'm going to get to that after I wind up this video. Much of this Lotus Esprit restoration to come yet, also a lot of other garage stuff. Make sure you catch all that by subscribing, and if you know anybody that might be interested in this type of thing, please share it as well. Thanks so much for watching Slipping Time today. Please enjoy every day and always make it right. And I'm going to get back to drilling out some pop rivets.